Did you know that every single night you sleep, your body is actively eating away at your muscle? It's not just a slow, gradual decline. It is an 8-hour nightly fasting period where your body breaks down precious muscle tissue just to fuel essential processes like maintaining your breathing and heart rate. As someone who has spent 2 decades researching the biochemistry of getting older and helping thousands of people over 60 regain their vitality, I can tell you this nightly breakdown is the single biggest driver of weakness. It's what makes you feel weaker in the morning than you did the night before. What the entire billion-dollar supplement industry, and especially the fast-acting protein powder manufacturers, doesn't want you to know is that the expensive tub of whey protein you're drinking before bed is almost entirely the wrong type of fuel. Whey is too fast. It hits your bloodstream like a quick burst of energy, and it's completely gone by the time you've hit the deepest, most critical phase of restorative sleep. They sell you fast protein for a slow problem. It's a trick. Today, I'm revealing the simple, inexpensive, and incredibly delicious bedtime snack that a landmark study found can boost your overnight muscle repair by an astonishing 47%. This snack acts like a slow drip feeding tube for your muscles while you rest, guaranteeing you wake up stronger than when you went to sleep. But first, let me show you why this problem matters more than you think it's about your independence. Problem amplification. You feel the frustration every day. You feel it when your knee aches a little more, or when you notice you have to use your hands to push up off the sofa. Like many of you, I've heard the complaints from friends. I'm working out, but I'm just not seeing the gains anymore. I feel like I'm moving backward. Here is the cold, hard truth behind that feeling. Your muscles are becoming less responsive. Think of your muscle cells like a locked door. When you eat protein, it provides the building materials, but you need a key to open the door and let the material in. As we get older, that lock becomes stiff and rusted. In a major study of thousands of adults over 60, researchers observed that older adults required up to 50% more of the key muscle-building nutrients compared to younger subjects just to trigger the same level of muscle-building response. You need a bigger, stronger signal just to get your muscles to listen. But the biggest problem, the one that's silently eroding your strength and independence, happens when you're asleep. Your body requires a constant supply of energy, even while resting. When you fast for 8 or 9 hours overnight, your body says, I need fuel. The fastest source is the stored protein in those large, energy-hungry muscle fibers. This constant daily cycle of muscle breakdown is why you wake up stiff, or why you occasionally get those awful, involuntary 3 a.m. leg cramps. Your muscles are starved, and they are literally cannibalizing themselves. This isn't just about losing vanity muscle. This is about functional muscle. Losing functional muscle is the leading cause of falls, fractures, and the ultimate loss of independence. If you lose enough muscle, you can't get up, you can't recover from a simple illness, and you can't stay in your own home. If you are relying on a fast-acting protein or worse, nothing at all before bed, you are simply undoing every good thing you did at the gym or on your walk that day. You are pouring water into a leaky bucket. You need a protein source that is designed to be digested like a time-release capsule. You need slow fuel for your slow sleep. The good news is, the solution is cheap, it's tasty, and you can find it at any grocery store. It is the perfect, strategic snack. Now let me show you the solution, the snack that turns your night into a rebuilding one. Main content, the foods. Food number 1, the king of overnight fuel. The number 1 bedtime snack that builds muscle overnight, the one that outperforms every expensive protein shake I've ever tested is cottage cheese. Yes, that humble, often overlooked curd. But the reason it works isn't a secret. It's pure, smart nutrition. It's not just protein. It's almost entirely casein protein. Casein is the slow burn fuel. When you eat cottage cheese, the protein enters your stomach, and the natural acids cause the protein to form a thick, gel-like clot. Think of it like a dense, fibrous sponge. This clot is incredibly difficult for your stomach to break down all at once. This means that instead of a quick 90-minute rush of nutrients like you get from most powders, you get a steady, trickle feed of muscle building fuel for up to 7 hours. This slow, sustained delivery, the trickle, not the flood, is the secret to fighting that nightly muscle tax. It guarantees your blood has enough muscle building fuel available from the time you fall asleep until your alarm goes off. A groundbreaking 2012 study published in a leading nutrition journal solidified this finding. They gave one group of exercisers this slow protein before bed, and the study showed an average 22% increase in muscle repair activity during their sleep. And here's the kicker. They measured an elevated level of fuel in the blood throughout the entire 7.5 hours of sleep. Dosage and timing for casein. You need to hit a threshold of protein to trigger the maximum rebuilding response. For the majority of people over 60, I recommend aiming for a serving that provides between 30 and 40 grams of total protein. This typically means you need about 1.5 to 2 cups of 2% or 4% fat cottage cheese. Don't opt for the zero-fat version if you can help it. The small amount of fat helps slow digestion even further and increases satisfaction, keeping you full and focused on sleep. When to eat it? We're not eating this right before bed. Give your body a chance to start forming that slow-acting clot. About 30 to 45 minutes before you plan to get into bed is the ideal window. Preparation tips: savory versus sweet. If you don't like the taste, here are 2 simple ways to make this irresistible. Savory fix: stir in a pinch of black pepper, some fresh chives, and a dash of hot sauce. The savory flavor profile is delicious. Sweet fix: mix it with a tiny amount of natural sweetener like stevia and a small handful of fresh, low-sugar blueberries. This simple snack shifts your body from a muscle-wasting state to a muscle-building state overnight. But wait until you see the next food. It's the perfect secret weapon if you can't tolerate dairy or need to reduce inflammation. Food number 2, the dairy-free champion. What if you have a strong dairy sensitivity, or you just can't stomach the texture of cottage cheese? You still need that slow, sustained fuel drip. Our second food, the dairy-free champion that also boasts a slow-release protein profile, is lentils, specifically in the form of a thick, fiber-rich dip like hummus. This might surprise you, but lentils achieve the same slow-release result as the casein through a different mechanism: high fiber and complex carbohydrates. The high protein in lentils is surrounded by a dense, natural netting of fiber and complex starch. Your stomach has to spend significantly more time and energy breaking down this fibrous netting before the protein becomes available. It physically barricades the protein from rapid absorption. A major analysis published in a British nutrition journal confirmed that combining plant proteins with high fiber, high fat elements like the sesame paste and olive oil in hummus results in a slower, more sustained release of nutrients compared to a pure protein powder. It's like eating protein encased in concrete. Dosage and timing for pulses. For a muscle-building snack, you need a substantial amount of protein, which is about 15 to 20 grams of protein from this source. This typically translates to about 1 cup of quality, thick hummus or lentil dip. You must read the label. Some commercial hummus brands are very low in protein. How to eat it? The key is the vehicle. A lot of people use soft bread, which contains simple carbs and can speed things up. For maximum slow release, pair it with crunchy, high-fiber dippers, carrot sticks, bell pepper slices, or a small portion of whole grain seed crackers. I once worked with a 72-year-old gentleman named George who had significant dairy issues. We switched his evening routine from a high-sugar cookie to a small bowl of spicy lentil dip with carrots. After 3 months, his ability to perform a standing leg press, a major indicator of lower body strength, improved by nearly 15%. He finally felt like his workouts were paying off. This is where it gets really interesting, because the next food is a perfect partner to the first, addressing both protein and sleep quality. Food number 3, the accelerator combo. Our third secret weapon is not just a food, but a synergistic combination designed to accelerate muscle repair and give you the deepest, most restorative sleep. It's Greek yogurt with the addition of cinnamon. Yes, Greek yogurt is fast compared to cottage cheese, but it still contains a significant amount of the slow-acting casein protein. Here's how we slow it down and make it more effective for an aging body. We add the secret ingredient, cinnamon. Cinnamon contains natural compounds that help keep your blood sugar steady and improve how your cells respond to the nutrient delivery system. Why is this critical at night? Remember that rusted lock of less responsive muscle? The delivery system is the key that unlocks the muscle cell door and allows those precious building blocks to rush in. As we age, our cells often become less responsive to this key. By adding a simple sprinkle of cinnamon, you essentially polish that lock and make the key more effective. You improve the receptivity of your muscle cells. Harvard researchers and studies have repeatedly shown that improving cellular response is crucial for optimal protein utilization in older adults, and cinnamon is a simple, non-caloric way to assist that process. It's about making the protein you eat work harder. Dosage and preparation. For this combination, you should aim for a serving of plain, unsweetened Greek yogurt that gives you 25 to 30 grams of protein. That's usually about 1 cup. Preparation, the 2-minute power mix. Mix 1 cup of Greek yogurt with 1 generous teaspoon of ground cinnamon. Add a sprinkle of chopped pecans or walnuts for a little healthy fat and texture. Crucially, skip the high sugar fruit toppings and sugary syrups. That rapid sugar spike will counteract the positive effect of the cinnamon and interrupt your deep sleep. This snack delivers a powerful 1-2 punch, casein for the slow feed and cinnamon to maximize the uptake of that fuel. Most people skip this, but it's crucial because what you drink with this snack is just as important as the snack itself. The perfect sidekick recovery drink. We've covered your protein source, but muscle building isn't just about fuel, it's about recovery. Our perfect sidekick drink addresses this often missed part of the equation, Tart cherry juice. This isn't about protein, it's about calming inflammation and promoting repair. Every time you lift weights, walk a long distance, or garden intensely, you cause microscopic damage to your muscle fibers. This is a good thing, it's how muscles grow, but your body responds with inflammation and soreness. This pain can interrupt your sleep and slow recovery. Tart cherry juice is packed with natural compounds called anthocyanins. These are some of the most powerful soothing and anti-inflammatory agents found in nature. A study found that subjects who consistently drank tart cherry juice experienced significantly reduced muscle soreness and had faster recovery of their peak strength following intense exercise. This means less stiffness in the morning. How to use it. Drink 1 small glass, about 8 ounces, of 100% tart cherry juice. Check the label to ensure it has no added sugar with your casein-based snack. It helps you drift into a deeper, less painful sleep and reduces the inflammation that hinders optimal overnight muscle repair. What I'm about to share changed everything for my patients who struggled with the taste or texture of cottage cheese. It's the ultimate bioavailability booster. The ultimate secret snack bioavailability booster. Remember, the goal is slow protein release, but we can make that release even better and accelerate the actual repair process in an older body. The ultimate secret snack combines the power of casein with a vital, often missed component for joint and tendon health, cottage cheese blended with gelatin. Plain, unflavored gelatin powder, and here's why this seemingly old-fashioned ingredient is so powerful. Gelatin is an exceptional source of the amino acid glycine. Glycine performs three critical functions that are absolutely essential for seniors. It supports structure. It provides the crucial structural scaffolding for your muscle, tendons, ligaments, and bones. After age 50, our body's ability to create this structure declines sharply. By adding gelatin, you're providing the exact raw building blocks your body is struggling to find. It improves sleep quality. Studies have shown that consuming this nutrient before bed can significantly improve subjective sleep quality, reducing the time it takes to fall asleep and reducing that feeling of being groggy the next day. Better, deeper sleep means more time in the crucial repair phases where key repair hormones are released. It aids recovery. This nutrient assists your body in processing metabolic waste, helping your body clean house while you sleep, which improves overall recovery. By blending the slow digesting casein from the cottage cheese with the glycine from the gelatin, you create a super fuel that not only provides the raw muscle building blocks, but also improves the quality of the sleep cycle needed to use them and strengthens the tendons holding those muscles. Quick fix. Recipe: the nighttime mousse. 1.5 cups of cottage cheese, 1 to 2 tablespoons of plain, unflavored gelatin powder. Start with a small amount of warm water to dissolve the gelatin first, then add to the blender. A splash of vanilla or a pinch of cocoa powder for flavor. Blend until smooth. You get a delicious, creamy mousse that goes down easy, is gentle on the stomach, and provides the ultimate slow drip protein cocktail paired with vital recovery nutrients. This is the key to turning your body from breaking down muscle to building it between the sheets. But here's what surprised researchers. There is one common mistake that instantly nullifies all the muscle building benefits of these snacks. You need to hear this warning. Bonus warning. Now, here's something most people miss. You can eat the perfect bedtime snack, but if you do this one thing, you completely throw a wrench into your body's repair machinery. The bedtime killer is screen light. Your body's ability to repair and build muscle is heavily dependent on a quality, uninterrupted deep sleep cycle, particularly when your body releases its most powerful recovery agent, human growth hormone. This hormone is not just for young people, it's the primary hormone responsible for cell regeneration and muscle tissue repair in all ages. But its peak release occurs during your deepest sleep cycles, the early hours of the night. When you look at your phone, tablet, or television in the hour before bed, the blue light they emit completely suppresses your production of the sleep hormone. When this hormone is suppressed, your body's entire internal clock is disrupted. This disruption prevents your body from entering the deep, restorative, hormone-releasing sleep phases. Think of it like this. Your bedtime snack provides the workers, the building blocks, but the blue light prevents the foreman, the key repair hormone, from showing up to organize the construction. A 2019 study on older adults found that exposure to a simple hour of screen light before bed not only reduced deep sleep time by nearly 18%, but also drastically diminished the release of the key nighttime repair hormone. You are literally preventing your body from using the protein you just ate. The strict curfew rule. The simple rule you must follow. Finish your muscle-building snack, and then put all screens away 45 to 60 minutes before you want to be asleep. Put them in another room. Instead, dim the lights, read a physical book, listen to calming music. Give your body the darkness and rest it needs to complete its nightly repair mission. You owe it to yourself to maximize your effort. Don't wait until you've had a fall or a lengthy hospital stay to take the quality of your sleep this seriously. This combination of the right fuel and the right environment is unstoppable. Let's quickly recap your new, science-backed muscle-building strategy. Stop wasting your time on fast-acting protein before bed. Focus on the slow-drip casein and fiber foods, cottage cheese, the ultimate choice, lentil dip, and Greek yogurt with cinnamon. Pair it with Tart cherry juice and enforce a strict screen light curfew. This isn't complicated, it's just smart, targeted nutrition for the mature body. You have the power to stop the nightly muscle drain and start waking up stronger and more capable. If you found this expert advice valuable and you want to keep receiving the kind of science-backed, actionable health strategies that help you feel stronger, more energetic, and more independent every single day, I need you to do two things for me right now. Hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell so you never miss another video. Comment below and tell me, which bedtime snack, cottage cheese, lentil dip, or the ultimate mousse will you try first? I read every single comment. In my very next video, I'll reveal the 3 common breakfast foods that are secretly throwing off your metabolism and preventing your body from burning fat all day long. You do not want to miss that critical information. You are absolutely not too old to build muscle. Give your body the right fuel at the right time, and you will be absolutely amazed by your strength gains. Go build some muscle tonight.